Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Now that you know the key altcoins to watch, it's time to look at smart strategies for investing in 2025. We'll cover risk management, diversification, and how to spot strong projects. Market volatility and investment risks. Altcoins swing harder than Bitcoin. A coin can triple in value one month and crash the next. Since many have smaller market caps, even minor sell-offs can trigger huge price drops. Take Solana, SOL, as an example. In late 2021, SOL surged to $260, riding DeFi hype. By 2022, it collapsed below $10 after network outages and the FTX scandal. Cardano, ADA, followed a similar path. Peaked at $3 during the 2021 bull run, dropped below $25 when growth slowed and investors turned impatient. This volatility makes timing crucial. While Bitcoin often recovers over time, many altcoins don't. Some fade into obscurity after a hype cycle ends. Key signs of a risky altcoin: no real-world use, projects with vague promises but no working product, overhyped narratives, coins that surge on social media trends but lack fundamentals, low liquidity. Small trading volumes can trap investors during downturns. If you can stomach wild price swings, altcoins might fit your strategy, but never invest more than you're willing to lose. Regulatory and security concerns. Governments are still figuring out how to regulate crypto, and altcoins often face the most scrutiny. A sudden crackdown can wipe out gains overnight. Recent regulatory risks. The SEC labeled multiple altcoins as unregistered securities, including XRP and several DeFi tokens. Some projects settled for millions. Others fought back in court. Staking rewards, a key feature of Cardano and Solana, faced threats when the SEC targeted Kraken's staking service. Security breaches also hit altcoins harder than Bitcoin. Without the same level of decentralization, many networks are easier to exploit. Solana suffered repeated outages due to bot spam attacks. Cross-chain bridges, like the one hacked for $325 million on Ronin, Axie Infinity, remain a weak spot. Then there are outright scams. Thousands of altcoins exist, but most fail. Some vanish after raising money. Others get abandoned when developers lose interest. Red flags in altcoin projects. Anonymous teams with no track record. Unrealistic returns advertised. Poor transparency about token distribution. Regulation and security aren't going away. The best altcoins adapt, but many won't survive. Always research before investing. Past hype doesn't guarantee future safety. Strategies for successful altcoin investment. Altcoins can be thrilling investments, but without a clear strategy, they can also burn a hole in your wallet. Unlike Bitcoin, which has stood the test of time, altcoins demand more attention, smart diversification, keeping up with news, and avoiding FOMO-driven trades. Here's how to approach them wisely. Diversification and portfolio management. Putting all your money into a single altcoin is like betting everything on one spin of the roulette wheel. Diversification spreads risk, mixing high-reward altcoins with safer assets. Here's how to balance it. Allocate wisely. Limit altcoin exposure to a small portion of your portfolio. The rest? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even traditional investments like stocks or bonds. Mix different altcoin types. Balance high-risk tokens with established ones like Solana or Cardano. Rebalance regularly. If one altcoin surges, take profits and reinvest elsewhere. Don't let emotion hold you back. A good rule: if losing an altcoin's entire value keeps you up at night, you've invested too much. Keeping up with altcoin news and trends. Altcoins move fast. A Twitter announcement, a partnership, or a regulatory crackdown can change everything overnight. Here's how to stay informed without drowning in noise. Follow official sources, white papers, project blogs, and GitHub activities show real progress. No hype, just facts. Track influencers carefully. Some offer deep insights, but many just shill coins. Stick to analysts with transparent track records. Join communities. Reddit, Discord, and Telegram groups can reveal sentiment shifts. Watch for red flags like mods deleting critical questions. Monitor development activity. Sites like Santiment show how often developers commit code. No updates? That's a bad sign. The best investors don't chase trends. They spot them early and act before the crowd piles in. Altcoins like Solana and Cardano offer exciting opportunities, higher growth potential, niche use cases, and innovations beyond Bitcoin. But they also carry risks, from wild price swings to regulatory crackdowns. The key to success lies in research, diversification, and staying updated without falling for hype. No one can predict which altcoins will thrive, but smart investors prepare for both wins and losses. Start small, stay informed, and never risk more than you can afford to lose. Want more crypto insights? Subscribe for updates and join a community of investors who learn before they leap. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.